What is up, guys? This is Andrew or Rick Kakis, and I'm bringing you my absolute first impressions on close quarters. And when I mean first, I mean absolutely first. I woke up the morning of the DLC, and I went and I played this game. This is not my fourth game. This is not my third game. This is my first game, my absolute first game. And I wanted to give you this, and I was decided I was gonna put this video on YouTube, whether I go positive or negative, how well I do, it doesn't matter, because that's true. I believe that's true first impressions. A lot of other commentaries, they'll wait until they get a good gameplay and then put it up, and then they'll tell you either they hate this game or hate the new DLC, or they love it. But I think that just showing a random, even if you record your first day and then show one of the videos from there, I think that even is not indicative of what people are going to find when they first start out this game and these new maps. So down to the nitty gritty, I have it. This is the very first day for Xbox. PS3 has had it 1 week earlier. We get COD a month earlier, thank God. Also, if you're wondering why my camo is different color and stuff, I'm premium. Only the premium players get to play it right now. So pretty much everyone online right now is kind of a tryhard. I'm right. Everyone online right now is kind of a tryhard. I'm a tryhard. If you spend $50 on Battlefield to 100% get all the DLCs, you might as well. You're good. You're gonna want to be good at Battlefield. Do you know what I mean? It's not gonna be the crappy kind of COD players that are buying premium. So in 2 weeks from now, I'm sure I'll go back to be going 3.0 KDs. But right now, as you can just see, I got killed by level 100 Colonel. So you're fighting, if you go into Battlefield now and you play the close quarters maps, so you're fighting the other premium members, which are pretty serious players. Alright, so I'm sure you want to hear the first impressions of the maps and the guns, and so I'm going to give you them. The maps, firstly, are amazing. This one, Scrapyard, is extremely fun. It has huge verticality. The people who said that it was all going to be people with USASs running around, it was going to be crazy and camping and spawn camping, they're all wrong. None of that has happened at all. Yes, there's some spawn camps more than usual, but it's nothing like TDM even. The spawns are totally fine. You rarely ever get, maybe once or twice in a game max, you'll get spawn camped. Of course, some people have had games where they get spawn camped 5 times. It's just how the game works. But me, I've been playing it all day. I'd find that it's absolutely not the case. Now, this is partially because they've lowered the limit for close quarters to 16 people, 8 on 8. And that is complete bullshit. And I am absolutely pissed as hell that is the case. I am not happy. I paid $50 fucking dollars. I want to play 24 people on these close quarter maps. And these maps are not even close to as intense and as small as Operation Metro Conquest. Yet every fucking second server on Battlefield right now for Xbox is Operation Metro 24/7, because obviously people want that intense gameplay. And so why the hell can't we have 24 players? I don't know. I think it's because people were doing so much bitching and saying, oh, it's going to be all these spawn camps or whatever, that they scaled it back and they said, well, let's have less players. That's fucking ridiculous. Let the players decide. If you think that it's going to be too hectic with 24 players, then it's easy to find a lobby with 16 players. You shouldn't put the cap at 16 players. That is completely ridiculous. Let the players decide. And yeah, if you agree with me, please go. I've already gone to the Battlefield forums and be like, what the fuck, guys? Please let us be 24 players. Hopefully, it's just 16 for now, just because they're figuring stuff out. It's day one. And if they, hopefully by next week or in 2 weeks, they'll have the 24 players like they properly should. So, little rant there, but now we're going to go on to the weapons. I get the AUG A3 this round. I also pick it up off a dead guy and use it. So you'll get to see some AUG A3 gameplay if you haven't seen some already. So, I know all about all the guns. So don't ask me how. I haven't even unlocked all of them, but trust me, I know all about all the guns. So, here we go. The AUG A3 and the SCAR L, I have them both, and they're both like the L85. the British gun, where they have slow fire rates. The AUG is 700, the Scar L is 650, but they have very low recoil, and so you can go fully auto from far away. The problem is, DICE thinks they can balance it this way, but on normal core, it's just not balanced. These guns are just outclassed by the fast shooting guns, like the gun I'm using right now, the M16A3, 800 rounds per minute, and I can snipe the shit out of someone. So there's absolutely there's no way some guy with a Scar is shooting at me fully automatic is going to beat my gun, because my gun's just better. I'm sorry, but just the way it is. What they need to do is to make the guns more competitive is at least increase the range before the minimum drop off ends with the slow shooting guns. However, if you play hardcore, it's kind of a different story. The AUG, I haven't really used the Scar L hardcore. Just before this commentary, I was using the Scar L on normal core, and I was getting really pissed off. I was going positive, but only like I was getting 1.5 KDs when I usually get high twos, right? So I was just not happy at all. It just was, I was swearing a lot. I was not happy. But I can tell you, the only difference is, I think the Scar might even be, it just feels a little bit more inaccurate than the AUG A3 for some reason. I don't know statistically if this is the case, it just feels that way. I'm going to pick up the AUG right now so you'll see what I'm talking about. But I've been using the AUG online on what's it called, on hardcore, and it is a blast, especially on Operation Metro. You can just go full auto and just get double and triple sprays like no tomorrow, because everyone else is spraying all over the place and you're keeping on point. Like I said, normal, they'll just turn around and fuck you up with their F2000 or AEK, but hardcore is kind of where those guns shine somehow. Yeah, so if you get the AUG, you get the Scar, level it up on hardcore. That is my ultimate advice to you. The other guns I've gotten the ACR, the ACW-R, and it's a beauty. It's an absolute, like, I can go full auto. It's so accurate. I can go full auto as extremely high rate of fire at 850, and it can just snipe the shit out of people. I was sniping people across from buildings on Gulf of Oman going full auto. I never ever thought I'd be able to do that with any gun. Yeah, so it's a beauty. However, to balance it out, it's the the maximum damage up close is usually 25 for the carbines. For the ACR, it's only 20. So you'll need one more bullet up close to kill, and this will get you killed if you try to use the ACR way too aggressively. It's kind of like a marksman's gun. The TAR, I've used it in gun game and stuff, and I'll talk about gun game in a little bit, but the TAR is 900 rounds per minute, but just more inaccurate than the ACR is basically the only difference. It has the high 25 damage up close, in case you're wondering. I got the new L86A2 or whatever it was for the support class, and that gun is basically, it's the MG36 with a smaller clip. Is in a nutshell, that's exactly what it is, with way better starting iron sights. But that gun, it's less accurate than I hoped it would be. It kind of does the whole light machine gun thing where you aim at a wall and your sight is steady and you're shooting fully automatic and it's not going anywhere, but you can see the bullets on the wall just going all over the place, and it's kind of disappointing. I wish it was more accurate, fully auto. However, it's not bad at all. It's definitely like an aggressive support player's gun. And what else have I gotten? I have not gotten either of the snipers, but I've tried them both out on gun game. That's pretty much it for the guns I've gotten. The snipers, though, the M14 or whatever it is, M417, I think it's called, for the first sniper you get, is basically, if it's like the Mod 11, but a little bit quicker firing and twice as the bullets in a magazine. So it's basically the ultimate battle rifle. The JNG 90 is it's basically the L96 with one steroid pill taken. People are going apeshit because of this gun, and they think it's like the most amazing thing ever. It's not. It does a lot more damage than you think it would, because it has an extra chest multiplier. I've heard both. Some people say it has higher damage, some people say it has an extra chest multiplier. I believe the chest multiplier, personally, is what's happening. But it's still basically you're gonna have to go for headshots just like any other sniper rifle. Its bullets do go a little bit faster than like the L96, so it will kind of become my marksman gun of choice in a little while once I get it and level it up. I've used the LSAT a little bit, and it's like the Type 88 basically, as all that is. And that's pretty much it. I've used this past 12. It's basically like the 80 MCS, but a little bit better in first impression wise. And the MP5K is basically like the UMP in beta, up close, and then it becomes complete crap. Now, yeah. So that aside, just going on what I've said already, I'm just a little quick review. So if you're using the new guns, especially the new assault rifles, play on hardcore. Sorry, if you're not using new guns, just if you're using the assault rifles, level them up on hardcore first. If the ACR is a beast, and they're probably gonna end up nerfing it like they do to all the good guns in this game. And the Spas 12 is a beast. The close quarters maps are not nearly as small as I thought they would be. And I'm really pissed that you can't have 24 players, and I think that's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm gonna, I better stop myself before I go on another rant. God damn it! Now, if you've been watching this gameplay, and you may have already commented on how shitty I've been reviving people. I've been reviving people like an ass this whole game, and the reason is for that. In case you don't know, to get the AUG A3, I have to get 10 squad revives and 30 assault rifle kills. Well, the 30 assault rifle kills are no problem. 10 squad revives, I just wanted to get it all done in one game, so I wouldn't have to be a dick throughout a bunch of games. I would just be a revive whore for one game and get it over with. And luckily it worked. I do get the AUG at the end of this game. I was just talking and not really looking at the screen, but you saw the AUG gameplay already with me using it, and you saw that, yeah, it is accurate. Basically, like, it's another L86. Is basically exactly what it is. That puts the gun exactly in a nutshell. Another L86, and the SCAR is just a little bit shittier version of the AUG. Truthfully, it pretty much has the exact same recoil, and even if it does better, you don't even need more. You don't even need less recoil. The AUG gets the job done. You wouldn't really need less recoil, aside from unless it was like pinpoint. And this guy's like Down syndrome as hell. I don't know how the hell he doesn't kill me, but anyway. So yeah, they're gonna have to. I hope they need to up the damage of the SCAR and the AUG and the LA6 in my opinion, but mostly the SCAR is absolute shit on normal core. Like I said, I went over this, but I'm just reiterating. If you get those two guns and you want to level them up, go on hardcore. Otherwise, you're gonna have a miserable time. And that's pretty much it for this video. I'm just gonna let it wrap it up. Like I said, I would bring you the very first game, and hopefully you do enjoy this game. I ended up, I promised myself I would just put the very first game on YouTube. I ended up doing pretty well. I think I got over a 2.0 KD, but I can't say for certain. Like I said, if you're kind of discouraged, because if you've started out and you're a premium member and you may not be the best, you may be a little bit discouraged, but just remember, right now it is all the tryhards. It's basically like everyone in Modern Warfare, everyone who was like over 10th prestige got one game type and was playing it together. There would all be a bunch of tryhards pretty much, and it's exactly what this is. Everyone who's willing to spend $50 on this game is playing this map. And like that idiot runs in front of me, soaks up my bullets. I would have killed this guy, and then fucking I just die. But yeah, you'll see there. I shot that guy. I had some. If that was a F2000, he would have dropped. But the AUG is just a little bit weaker, and it just kind of screws you over. The iron sights for the AUG are totally usable, though, so don't worry about that. The SCAR, they're basically exactly the same as the SCAR H. And that's been this video. It ends right here. And I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, because God knows I need all the subscribers I can get. And as always, have a good day.